schedule.
I don't feel comfortable giving you a deposit until you drop some of these battles from these events that you've already been paid for.
Right.
That according to you, you have receipts of agreements that have been made of when these battles are going to drop.
Right.
So they didn't drop when they were supposed to.
Every Monday.
Still expected money from you. And when you said, bro, you haven't did your part, so you can't get new money, he said, fuck you.
Literally. Fuck you. So Middle finger in my face. Because I'm wrong. Because I didn't want to give them the money at the time because you already have my footage. But I gave them the money.
Gave them the money?
I did because I'm a dumbass. Because at this point, who else am I going to get to do these battles? Like, it's dumb. I know. I made stupid decisions. And, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, or shame on you. I feel like George Bush now.
You can't get
fooled again.
But apparently
I did.
So.
Because I already had these battles already planned out, 2 and 3 events at a time.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
She said what I was going to ask. So.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
I just wanted to be clear because I just feel like, my opinion is like, I haven't heard anything that Denise has done wrong yet, in my opinion, from what I've heard. And I feel like when this interview drops, there's going to be, no, she was doing this. No, that ain't how it went. So I try to give as much room as possible to get as specific and have as much clarification as possible. Because if I done paid you for 2, and it's time for me to come get number 3, and I got my bread, but you still ain't gave me the 2, but you want the bread for the 3rd, like, I need my 2 first.
Right. And
like,
then
I don't understand how people got mad at you about that.
Because I was speaking out against it. Because I was speaking out, where's the footage?
So what the people who were hating on you, what were they hating on you and saying? Like, you shouldn't get the footage you paid for? You should be more patient?
No, they would just insult me. They would just call me a bitch, a fat bitch, and this and that. That I'm starting drama, or as people would say, messy. I was being messy. How am I being messy? This benefits me.
Joe, help me out here, bro.
No way.
Give me the 3rd person. Because I don't see I'm not saying she's lying. I'm not at all insinuating that. But I don't see why, I paid these people for your footage. I'm not getting your footage. I'm fighting for your footage. You went to work. They didn't get your paycheck on Friday. I go in there to fight for your paycheck, and you calling me a bitch.
Bruh.
Like, help me understand what
I can only go by what I'm hearing.
Okay.
What
are you hearing? What are the streets saying?
I mean, I'm talking about from this interview because I didn't know this.
You never heard none of this?
I saw the live.
Okay. Was the live file? Was she filed on the live? Did she
so
say something? Did she go far?
In my opinion, I didn't like the live because it was a live on business.
Right.
Okay.
That's where I went wrong. That's where I was.
You know what I'm saying?
But
that's
hold
where
on,
I went
like,
wrong.
if I try to handle business with you, like, perfect example with Dame Dash and Lee Daniels. Dame Dash let Lee Daniels borrow $1 million to do a movie. Lee Daniels was ducking and dodging and never paid for like 2 years.
I get it.
Dame Dash ran up on him at the event.
I get it.
At the awards, like, yo, I need my money. I gave you $1 million. Nobody else will give you money.
I get it.
And then he finally got his money.
I get it.
So what did she do wrong? If they're not doing business in private, what do you do at that point?
After being ignored, I should have never gone live.
I think live was the best thing to do.
That's what I thought at the time.
I understand both sides, but me personally, the business, right? And this is somebody. There's people in the NBR that owes me money now. I won't go live about it.
But is that a right or wrong, or is that a personal preference?
Well, we're talking about my personal preference.
Yeah, so I'm asking from your opinion, is there anything else in the story that's being left out that would be a reason? Because if I'm doing business with you,
I told you what though. It was just the live thing. That's the only thing I had to take issue with.
No, I'm asking you from your standpoint. Why is everybody else mad at her because of that? I'm trying to figure out why.
When you say everybody, who you talking about?
All I hear, I don't go into NBR group that much.
But when you say I think the issue is with her.
A lot of Denise slander.
But the issue with this case, I think the only people that have an issue with her is Jay and Jessica.
Okay. That I heard a gasp.
that I know of.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
and
I
it could
don't.
be that you know of. It could just be that you know of.
I don't know
There's no-
anything else.
Okay.
And
I
I'm
just
name
thought I just
dropping.
assumed you were my insider here.
No,
You
no,
were
no,
my
no,
source.
no, no,
Like
no,
I was
no.
gonna go to you for the insider.
You know, for a while I got off Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, he was gone for a while.
So I mean, but
I thought you deleted me. It's like, no, it's just off Facebook.
no. The thing is like I know about this situation,
Okay.
and the only people that should be upset with each other are those three. So I'm assuming
Right.
the only people that
Okay.
are upset are Jay and Jessica towards Denise and vice versa. Denise is upset because she's paying for footage and not getting it, and
They're upset because
maybe she went live, or, and I'm just playing
I'm
devil.
so lost.
I'm just devil's advocate. If you film an event, right,
yeah.
and you're expecting money, and you go to get your money, and they say, even though you're wrong, but you're expecting this money.
Okay, hold on. Let me make sure I get this clear. This might have been something I missed. So you're saying, because I thought you said they came to you for a deposit.
Right. It was after one of Dalla's events, one of the main stage events.
So-
and I was setting up the whole next event.
So it wasn't that they filmed an event and then came to you for money for what they just filmed.
No, it was for something in advance.
So it wasn't like they
So
just
they've
worked.
been paid full after every event. They're done.
So
I give
at
them
an
a deposit.
event, y'all were planning the next event.
Yes,
And you're like, yo, so event you at, paid for, good to go. The money's
Right.
given, no problem. While we're here, hey, y'all just did a dope job. Here comes the next event. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Right.
However, I paid y'all for two that y'all still ain't dropped.
And that's when the middle finger got into my face because
Yeah,
how
like-
dare I change up the rules? And they were expecting that money because they drove all the way out here, but
Now,
you
where
were
were they-
filming
where
this
they
stuff
from?
anyway.
Where they from?
I'm somewhere in Flint.
Towards
I was in
Flint. Towards Flint.
Okay.
Towards Flint.
So I see why they might be tight. Yeah, they probably need.
That's
that
all I'm
gas money.
saying. That's
Right.
all.
But you're still wrong though.
Don't flip
I'm-
me
They-
off.
I'm saying they
Just
still
say
wrong,
that.
but it's like you can't really be mad. Like
I'm just playing devil's advocate
that's not even
and
devil's
saying why they might be upset
I
about the
understand I
situation.
understand why they might have been mad. They might have been expecting that gas money to get home or get something to eat, and it's like, yo, I'm here.
But they're getting paid from the event that they just filmed.
I don't know. I was just trying to get.
You get what I mean?
I don't know.
But no. But what if they did come down here expecting this money? Not saying they should have expected the money. And I'm not saying they're right for that. But let's say they're expecting some money, and they drove down here on fumes to do this event, thinking, oh well, we'll be okay. We get an advance from the next event.
Right.
Now, me personally,
Yeah.
I'm not expecting anything
Yeah.
Right.
that I haven't done already.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah.
But everybody don't think like I think.
Okay, so let me ask you this, Denise. Today, September 18th, I think it is.
2021.
2000. Has this footage dropped? Have you received all of your footage?
You said all of it?
Like everything that you're owed.
Everything that you paid for, is it?
Have you got?
Have you gotten your
No.
footage?
Are they behind on anything, or is it like it's just some stuff that's still in the work that we still doing?
I think I just
Today.
stopped paying attention to it after they sold one of the battles to one of the battle rappers so that they could drop their footage on their own page. But I'm the bad guy.
Was it edited footage or unedited?
I don't know if it was edited or not. All I know is that I saw it on Chia's page and it was there.
So
and it
it-
wasn't even like an alpha page.
So it was a battle that you paid them.
Yeah.
That they sold to somebody else, and they didn't give you your money.
They sold it to the battler. They sold it
Well,
to the
you
battler.
okay, this is wild. This is wild.
Right.
I gotta get the roses on here, man. I gotta hear
Please
this.
do.
Like I don't even want to
Please
do
do.
drama, but I'm confused. It gotta be something. Like they can't be that wild.
Bruh.
Like that, it can't be that wild. Is this what the streets is doing?
I can't do this. I love Jay, man.
No, but I just want to understand what's going on.
I don't
Because
want to know no more.
I don't know, dude. I didn't even know how to say their name. I didn't know it was the roses. I thought it was the roses.
Don't do that.
It's
Well,
rose.
no, I'm saying I'm not.
That's
I'm
why
not,
they have
I don't smoke.
Don't mess up the
Hey,
name
hey,
now.
roses,
Hey, if
roses.
you look at the caption at their what's it called?
Logo?
The logo, that A is capital.
Capitalized.
It might
for a
be. I
reason.
mean, I don't know.
Don't do
Like,
that.
I'm not too familiar, but I'm just saying that I'm not picking. I'm just trying to get to because I hear a lot of smoke coming their way. But here's the thing, though, right? With all the smoke that goes their way, I see them getting defended a lot.
Yeah, they have
So,
loyal
They are
followers.
loved. They are the MBR
But I'm trying to figure out,
loves the
trying to
roses.
figure out why if they're not dropping footage.
That's
They don't
just
care
that's
about that.
that's That's an isolated
But
incident.
Gambit
with
was just going hard about him and Jose.
And
he didn't go as hard as he.
He didn't go as hard, but it's just the fact that
But my reason why I said that is because they're loved. I mean, Gambit didn't go so hard because he got love for him.
Right.
No, Gambit went kind of hard, but he was just like, yo,
No,
you don't make me. Don't come playing games. I'll drop these receipts and they shut up.
He don't fire no warning shots. He just
goes.
I guess I'm just trying to understand how does that lead to hate for Happy Yellow Chick?
Because
so that, in my opinion,
wait, but the question is, if you can answer it, Denise. We talked about Jay and Jessica being upset. Who else is upset about this situation? If you can mention it.
I don't think that we're even more upset about it anymore. At this point, like, I don't deal with them and they don't deal with me, which is fine. Because
it's not fine though, because you're alpha.
It's alpha.
It can be. No, it's not family.
Right,
it's supposed to. I mean,
me and Dollar are family, you know.
But I'm saying, like, I thought it was just wrong for Denise being a part of Alpha, booking battles, but having to go through a different cameraman. Because we're used to this Jay Rose footage, and he has the best footage. He has the best.
Definitely.
I gotta check his footage.
He has the best footage. He's
So you
right
got a new
now.
cameraman now?
I do.
How they compare to the Rose?
Well, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out.
But
Yeah, we're gonna.
I'm not saying that nobody can do what the Roses do, because you can find a cameraman.
For sure.
Right.
But kudos to Jay and Jessica. They do good work.
Yeah, even if it takes.
So
a year and a
my
half
thing
to
is,
check out.
it's wrong in a sense because there was also like a little bit of split in Alpha. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got Denise booking battles and you got Dollar booking battles. It's still Alpha. There was no competition in between those. They worked together.
Well, like
And
every other
now Denise has to hire another camera crew because she don't deal with the Roses,
Okay.
who have the best footage.
Are the Roses Alpha, or are they like independent?
They're
It started off exclusive for Alpha. Jay made a post saying they will work exclusively with Alpha, but that was a few years ago. Now he does stuff for Bar Wars. He does
KOTD.
stuff for KOTD, which he should.
Yeah, I love that. Don't get me wrong. I love the elevation that they're having. I'm very happy for them.
He's probably in Cleveland right now doing the rap committee. So
I was just asking because I was just trying to figure out, is this a conversation that Dollar, Jay, and Denise could have sat down and had and got this?
We have. Like we.
I think before the live, it could have been salvaged, but after that live, it went haywire.
Yeah.
It went crazy after the live.
It did, because then Jay came back with me being, because I mean, I'll admit I definitely hit for the juggler, because at that point, because I made a not so horrible live first, and then he came back with, I'm a horrible person to work with, that he can't stand working with me, like anytime it was booked off, damn, I gotta work with Denise, but that's because I expected you to put out what you were paid for. Plain and simple. And then once you stopped responding to my text messages, once you stopped, when I would ask, okay, so when is this footage coming out? It was, we'll drop everything every Monday. It'll be or every Wednesday. Once a week, every Wednesday, we'll have a battle out. Okay, so then you drop the ball on that shit. So now I'm telling the battlers, because now the battlers are coming to me, where's my footage? You know, you want me to perform on your next event and you can't even get me my footage? You know what I mean? Like, it's a whole fucked up rose situation. But I'm the bad guy because I have those expectations, because you were paid after every single event. You were paid before the event, the deposit, half of it up front. And then at the end of the night, I gave you the rest of it, except for that last battle when you said you could hold on to that $100. Then he said that he never said that. So that's when I brought up the footage of his live when he admitted to saying that I told her to hold on to the $100, and then once I get up to when we start dropping everything, then I'll go ahead and we can get the $100. So okay, you started dropping stuff, but you were still 9 battles behind in my roster or in my events. You know what I mean? Like 9 actual back and forth battles. So why am I sending you money and now you're talking shit about me because I'm asking you about the damn footage that you haven't dropped yet. And then Jessica would jump on little things and just start, as she still does to this day. You can go into the group. I don't even mention her. This is my first time mentioning her in over a year.
I see. I got you going. I didn't even know this was going to go.
Oh, it's an issue.
I just hate that they don't get along.
It's an issue. And we should be able to go past this and move on. But at the end of the day, you're replaceable. You're a camera crew. Like that's the way that I've always looked at it. I don't owe you nothing. Like there's a billion, just like there's a billion battle rappers out here, there's a billion camera crews. And just like the money that I gave you for each and every event that I paid you for has led you to getting all your awesome equipment, I can do that for somebody else that's going to be more reliable. Plain and simple. Plain and simple.
So let me ask you this. Let's move off this.
Yeah.
We can't really get to the bottom of this.
No.
I'd love to have the Rosés on here.
You should have all of us on here.
No, I don't want to do court.
It should be a mediation.
I don't want to get my Broper Winfrey on no more.
No, seriously, it should be a mediation because I would love to squash it.
You know what?
That's dope. That's
I would
dope.
love to
You know what? Now that when you say I love to squash it, like,
Yeah.
we might have to go ahead and try to make that happen. We might have to see what's going on. I don't know. We got to figure something out.
Yeah, definitely.
So that was a long one. I have
Sorry.
two. We'll just stick with one. There actually was maybe two things that you might have done wrong.
It's my mouth. I just need to keep my mouth shut and handle things differently. But moving forward, I've learned from that because I see the mistakes and the consequences that come from me saying exactly what's on my mind when I want to say it. Not everything deserves a response.
It's more or less like, it's that kid that walks up and hits another kid, and then the other kid beats him to a pulp. Like,
She be beating niggas.
it's like you might have been a little excessive. All he did was hit you once, and you didn't have to drop a 30 piece on him.
Yeah, I'm not your friend.
Yeah, so it's like,
business.
it's somebody gets antagonized, and then it's Denise Pearl Harboring, like giving you all of it. Like
I don't know how to
she'll-
play around.
it's like, well, you choked the last 30 battles, and you are terrible.
And when they really did choke, it's kind of like,
Oh man, it's and
So-
and she keeps receipts.
So let's do this. Let's talk NBR.
Yes.
Let's kind of switch gears a little bit.
Mhm.
Let's talk NBR. I know you said you haven't done an event about a year. You've been kind of sitting back, but I'm sure
Yeah.
you've been paying attention.
Oh God, yeah.
What is your thoughts on the current state of NBR?
I'm so very proud of Times. I think that Times is definitely holding Alpha together. For the
Shout
most
out to
part.
Times.
Definitely. I hope that he wins this $100,000 from KOTD.
Mac Myron.
No, that's fine. You are entitled to your opinion.
I'm all about goddamn. I feel you though. I just had to throw that. Mac Myron.
I mean, Mac might take it. I'm not gonna lie. Like Mac is one of my favorites too. I love that him and Shotty and Times are on this platform. And I'm just excited because 3 years ago it was fuck KOTD from 90% of NBR, which is crazy that it's kind of gone full circle. Used to get so much flack for being KOTD and not URL, but anyways.
Yeah, and we know why.
Yeah, definitely. You know why. But I think the state of NBR is that something needs to happen and something needs to happen fast because Times cannot carry the brand all on his back by himself.
Now, okay, so, and I do agree that dudes like Times, there are a couple other names, guys who are fire.
Right.
But I feel like NBR is like super top 3 heavy. And
Yes.
outside of those top 3, I haven't really seen much growth.
It's not a stagnant.
So I guess this would be a question I'd ask you. How do you measure success for the battlers that you deal with? Is it like if I can get you to KOTD, if I can get you to RBE, if I can get you to Smack, if I can get you to the Crucible, or do you measure it by how many heads you can bring through a door? Like, what is your measure of success?
I don't care how many heads you can bring through a door. I got a lot of flack for that. Bring 3 people or you pay yourself. Which is crazy.
I remember that.
And my whole reasoning behind that was because you as an artist trying to come up, you need to have a fan base.
Yeah.
If we're booking these battles and we're paying for these battles, we accept the fact that we are going to go home with the loss. Plain and simple. We know this was a donation. We could have just this could have been money that we could have spent at the casino. Same difference. We're not going to come home with any money. We understand that. So I don't care about the head count. What I care about is the development of the artist. Are you learning from your last battle? What are you taking from your last battle to improve on your next one? And are you continuously progressing through the ranks? Are you only battling at home in front of the same people? Are you bringing more people out? Are people asking for you outside of MBR? Are you on other stages outside of MBR? Like,
so help me understand that dynamic.
Yeah.
Where you're looking for growth
mm-hmm.
in the artist and the demand for the artist,
Right.
but the growth is not comparable to people coming to see that artist.
I mean, it is, but I personally don't care about the money, because you said how many heads they bring in the door.
Yeah, well, I'm not even saying if you make the money. I'm saying
Okay.
if at the end of the day, if you throw in an event
mm-hmm.
and this person is headlining, and outside of the battlers who are coming to battle, it's 30
mm-hmm.
people in the building.
Right.
2 years later, it's still 30 people in the building
Right.
outside of the battlers who are performing. It's
Right.
like, okay,
Where's the growth?
Yeah, so what do you use to say, yo, this is success? We got MC such and such, from MC such and such
mm-hmm.
to the Crucible. That's success for us. We
Right.
got him to the KOTDs. I can't remember their version of Proving Ground. I'm sorry, no disrespect.
The GZs.
We got him to
and
the GZs. We
PYs.
got him to the 1SKs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do you measure? Is there a particular measure of success that you look for? Because I'm pretty sure after a while, if you're saying what we all know,
mm-hmm.
which is what you just said, this is pretty much donation.
Right.
I'm just giving y'all this because I'm
Right.
a fan of the culture. I want to be a part of it. It gives me some type of fulfillment, and I like to help y'all as well.
Mm-hmm.
But there's only so long you can give away money.
Hence why I took this year off.
Yeah, so, and that's what I'm saying. So, and I'm looking from the outside in. I consider myself an outsider. Yeah, I used to battle, but I can't name 5 of them guys. Like, I just can't. And I mean, talk about last 2 or 3 years. But it's hard, and this is what I told somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Michigan is probably kind of like New York in a sense,
Mm-hmm.
where it's hard. I got down to battle rap 2011 when it first popped off.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen Mac Mike, I've seen JC, I've seen Ill Will, I've seen Be Easy, I've seen Deal, I've seen Dice, I've seen Polo, I've seen Snack Almighty.
Right.
I've seen. It's kind of hard to impress me.
Right.
So it's like, it's not that you're not good. It's like, bro, you could be the dopest, but it's like I'm always seeing a different version of something I've already
Unless
seen.
you've already
before.
seen that.
And
Yeah.
it's not a knock to them.
Mhm.
It's not like you're not good. It's just like, I've seen it. I know what's gonna happen here.
Right.
So it's hard for me. So that kind of moves me out. Every once in a while, somebody will pop up. I'm like, oh, I'm familiar with him. He kind of stands out.
Right.
He's dope. He's fire. And then I want to look. So for those people like that,
Mhm.
who are like, yeah, I watch battle rap, but some catches my eye. No,
Mhm.
I'm not going. I'm 30 plus. I got a job. I got kids. I can't go to every event and hang around and
Right.
smoke weed and sip liquor,
Right.
whatever. Is there like something that you guys are doing to reinvigorate that? It
So
used to be that.
I did that.
Okay.
I did that with the TNC.
Okay.
I brought in 9 battlers.
Who were
Stubbs.
some of the battlers you brought?
Stubbs, King, AOKO.
King was the name y'all was telling me about last time.
Yep, he just got
Super
finished battling Saga.
fire. Okay.
Mello, believe it or not. Mello, Tony Nova, PDX. Rain was already here, but he did join the TNC because he was one of those people who were getting looked over. Shit, there was a few of them. First
Greg?
Greg, this is my moniker. Greg was one of them. Oswald. I think there was about 10 to 12 people that I brought in for the Earn Your Stripe series that I had brought back, and that's when we were doing all of the stuff. The problem is, I hate to go back to the footage.
But if the footage don't drop, you can't.
You know what I mean? You can't really how are you going to go to a different league and say, yeah, I've got 3 battles. Well, let me see some footage. Because that's the first thing I ask for when I'm booking. Well, let me see some footage. You know what I mean?
And see, that's why, in my opinion, this is just my opinion.
Mhm.
This is a fact. That's to me why bringing bodies through the door is
Mhm.
paramount.
Right.
To me, because even if you're not pocketing money
Right.
and putting it in your pocket, even if you know what, I'm pretty sure we can all name, and no disrespect to the
Mhm.
Roses, but I'm pretty sure we can all name 5 or 6 camera crews who are way better than the Roses. We just can't afford.
Maybe 2.
I can name a bunch who I just can't afford, who's out of my league,
Well, then
price
send me their
wise.
information.
But I definitely can. But if you're not bringing bodies through the door, I can't afford to pay you $750 an event and $900 an event.
Right.
The footage is gonna be quality. It's gonna be crazy, super
Right.
dope. But yo, that's $700 a month just for battle rap for motherfuckers
Right.
calling me a fat bitch every event. Like, bro, we not doing that. You know what I'm saying? But if you're creating battlers who can bring bodies through the door, then the camera crew can pay for itself. That battler can pay for itself. And
Right.
now it's a little bit easier. And that's just where from my outside, because I'm a business person too.
Right.
I have things that I do for leisure, and I keep it strictly leisure.
Right.
I know I'm not gonna make no money. I'm not trying to make no money. I'm having fun. Then there's things that I do for business. And in business, and I personally have learned that I rap. I do rap for fun. I've spent $300 mixing a song that
Right.
you'll listen to and like, what you pay $300 for?
The mixing.
You won't give a
Everything
shit.
that goes behind it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you won't
get
care.
it.
As a general listener, you won't care. But for me, because I enjoy it,
Right.
I'll spend it. Now I know that's a bad business investment. I'm not gonna make that $300 back. So I can't do rap as a business because I'm going to spend money on things that don't help my bottom line.
Right.
And with you being so much of a fan of battle rap, and having a love for battle rap, and you're trying to do it a business, you're separating, saying, hey, y'all not my friends, this is business, so you can separate that well. But it's
Right.
like, where do you separate my love of battle rap versus what makes business sense for battle rap?
What made business sense was for me to sit back
Okay.
and
Reset.
reset. I just
Okay.
made a TikTok. Actually, follow me on TikTok at the Yellow Chick with one Y.
Okay.
That and it was basically saying people say that I'm the problem, but then when you sit back, they're having the same exact problems that they've been having with me sitting back. So if you give the situation, or in this part, if there's no progress being made and everybody's still stagnant, and when I was there, things were going and progressing, and there was more eyes on the local scene, and now we're back to struggling. Like,
Give time.
give time,
There you go.
and then go watch a Times battle
There
because
you
he's
go.
fired.
Shout out to God. So let me ask you this: with your time away,
Mhm.
did you retool anything? Did you change anything? Is this
Yeah.
Is it going to be a difference in the way you operate, difference in the way you handle business,
Yeah.
or what? Is it just going to be more aggressive of what you're already doing?
So, I am still alpha. I'm alpha to the day I die, and I have not been fired. But if it happens, it happens. I hope that it doesn't happen. But I am, for this November 20th inauguration card,
Okay.
this is a Happy Yellow Chick Entertainment card.
Okay.
All Happy Yellow Chick. I am paying for everything. My camera person is being employed through me. And I'm having an all black staff because, I just support black businesses. And that's important to me, is to spread the wealth within my community.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how nervous are you branching out and doing your own
Oh my
thing?
God, I'm not nervous at all, to be
Not at
honest.
all?
Not at all.
Wow.
Dallas taught me the game. He's taught me the game. I know how to do it. I know how to book it. I know how to budget for it. Everything's already paid for up to this point. Literally, the cameraman, the venue is paid for. The battlers that are getting compensated they've got their deposits. So, I know how to do it. And now I don't have to answer to this person who thinks that their opinion matters, or that person who thinks their opinion matters. It's me. I can do it the way that I want to do it without having to deal with anybody. The only person that I should ever be answering in this whole alpha thing is Dala.
Okay.
Everybody else, I don't give two.
So let me ask you this. I cut you off on purpose 'cause I know what you're about to say. I don't give two.
Yep, that was good at it. Good job. Good job.
Who is Alpha League besides you and Dala? Who else make up the business structure of Alpha League?
That's a tough question.
Are there a bunch of unofficial positions, or are there like official, I'm this, I'm that, or is it just like a bunch of unofficial, you're this, and I'll put you in that?
Honestly, I don't know how to answer that because the camera crew is claiming that they're staff,
Okay.
and then okay, so can we stop really quick?
I was just wondering, like,
Okay.
is there a legit business structure where, I'm this, I'm that, or is it just kind of, fluid?
It's a free for all at this
Okay.
point.
Okay. So,
Dala is the owner. So Dollar is the league owner, operator, CEO, and I am promoter,
okay.
ambassador,
Okay.
And we've got our production crew, the Rose Productions.
Okay.
And as far as Happy Yellow Chick is concerned, that is staff for Alpha.
Okay.
From my understanding, that is staff.
Roger.
Yes.
All right, trying to tiptoe around because we're not trying to create.
Right.
So, I get what you're saying. So let me ask you this. Let's kind of move forward on that.
Okay. Sorry.
Did you see the top 50 list?
That top 50 list was complete and utter bullshit. And I've already
We can talk about this now.
You hear me over here laughing, right?
We can definitely talk about it. I'm going to admit that I did not watch it because I kind of already knew it was going to be some bullshit. You can't have a person. You can't have Clever ranking himself
Top
above
30
people.
Clev.
How is he top 30 and he barely has battled? Whew, that was a good censor. Happy Yellow Chick, good job. You can't have that person ranking other people who have beat people who are above them ranked lower than them. Like, it's almost like it was a favoritism list, if you ask me.
Are you saying there's people who beat Clever but ranked below him?
Like I said, I got to see the full list, but I'm pretty sure there are.
Joe, you got that list over there, buddy?
I do not have the list.
Oh, man.
If you can pull up the list, then I will definitely go ahead and look at it, and you can get the live reaction of the list. But what I do know is that AOKO, Mr. God Bless the Dead, follow him on everything AOKO. Mm-hmm. He was ranked lower than Casey James. Mm-hmm. He beat Casey James. How is he lower than that? AOKO has won his last 3 battles. And not just me saying this, but other people saying this as well. So if he's won his last 3 battles, why is he ranked lower than somebody who's lost, choked, stumbled, fumbled, just didn't give a damn about prepping? Why is he ranked lower than those people? Do you have that list right there?
I got the top 25.
All right, let's go.
So number 25. You want me to start from bottom to top or top to bottom?
I
only got the top 25. I don't think I got.
Start from 25.
Go. We can work. Well, I can start from the top and go down.
Okay, number 1 is Times. You got a problem with that?
No, not at all. He's the best there is, and the best there ever will
Number
be
2
right now.
is a guy who you really don't want to speak about.
Prana.
Yeah, number 2. Do you have a problem with that?
No, he's good at what he does, and he's good at his craft.
Number 3, Stack Almighty.
Okay, I'll take that.
Number 4, Michigan, or just Gun now.
So I have issues. The only reason I have issues is because I think that the zoo faculty as a whole are basically, besides Times, they're it. They all should be in that top. The rest of those names for the top 10 should be all of them at a tie.
Okay.
If
So,
that makes sense.
Number 5, Shotty.
I'll agree with it.
She just mentioned, yeah.
Yep, all zoo faculty.
That coincides with what
Number
she said.
6, Biggs. Mr. It's Dark.
Okay.
Number 7.
Above E-Real and above... Okay, keep on.
Number 7 is Polo. I don't know if that's Polo Row. I don't know.
That's Polo
Yeah,
Row.
it's Polo Row.
Okay. Number 7, Polo Row.
I need to hear the rest of the list.
Number 8, E-Real.
Okay, so E-Real should be up there before Biggs. So we're going to put E-Real...
Let me ask you this before you. Are
Mm-hmm.
you saying like who's better all the time? Because the way Clever explained this is kind of like a power ranking as far as right now in the moment. So are you saying just who's a better battler, or are you talking like right now in the moment?
Right now in the moment.
It's a power ranking thing, so it's based on 2020 battles and
2020. Okay.
not overall, and it's
Yeah.
not based on skills. It's based on accomplishments.
So then, this whole list is...
Should we keep going or are we done with the list?
I mean, if it's not based on skill, how are you ranking
I mean,
people?
skill plays a part of it, but it's a power rank.
Skill.
So-
It's a power.
Wins, losses, skills, what stages you touch.
Okay, so then we got E-Real versus Biggs. Shout out to my brother Biggs. I love you. I do love you. So, Biggs versus...
E-Real and Biggs should swap spots.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. If we're going on wins and
So
losses.
then-
Now, keep in mind, though, Happy Yellow, like
Uh-huh.
from this juncture,
Mm-hmm.
we're talking about outside of the top 3.
Mm-hmm.
You're
debatable.
splitting hairs.
But she
Exactly.
might not be splitting hairs though. She
No, I'm
might
just
know
saying.
exactly
No.
where they
I'm just saying. Those parts are interchangeable
They are.
between 4 and about 12.
So let's see what
Right,
you say.
which is why when you started naming the zoo people, like,
She could put those in the top 10.
yeah.
So let's go Stack Boy Chuck, number 9.
That's what she said.
Oh, he's zoo faculty?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, I
he's
didn't know
faculty.
that. I didn't know that. Okay. Number 10, Impose.
I love Impose. And yeah, his
You like
music
that, John?
is amazing.
That-
I love
Impose.
it.
That-
Impose is one there. I
That
like
that
it.
And
joint
he's-
dope. Shout out to
But
Impose.
I do love his new music. I love all his
Impose is a dope dude though.
Yeah,
He just
all around good person.
he's good people.
Sorry not
But
to
with
like him.
power ranking,
Number 10 for
he's
Pose.
had what 2 battles this year in the last year and a half.
What were they, fire?
He battled
That
Marv.
You beat Marv. And me and
We
Pose-
talked about that. Me and you talked about
Yeah,
that.
me and you talked about it too.
So
But-
was it only no? And he had another battle, so he had 2 battles.
He battled, was it Dallas Cash?
It was Dallas Cash.
Yeah, I was there for that. And he lost to Cash.
That's debatable.
They had a very debatable.
I think I remember. I think I was at that battle. That was when Michigan battled.
Yeah, it's debatable. They go back and forth about
I
who
think Pose
won.
walked out of there feeling like he lost. I think I remember that.
I think I heard Post tell me he won though.
That's the one that was in the bar.
That was Run the Fade.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was Stack Battle King Cash or something like
Yep.
that. Yeah.
Yep,
I
we
was-
had all of them on the Happy Yellow Chick
yeah, I think
podcast
about
too.
that. But let's see. Okay, so number 11, Noah.
Keep on.
Number 12, King.
Out of all of the names besides the faculty, King is fire. I'm just going to go ahead and say he's fire.
Shout out
the
to
only
King.
problem
King is
that I
dope.
have with King is that he's not consistently battling as much as, I mean, I guess I shouldn't say as much as he should because everybody has a life outside of battle rap, but I just want to see more King on stage.
Now
King's
let me tell you this. Now, just a disclaimer. Me and Hank was trying to put together an event, right?
Mhm.
King was one of the first person we contacted,
Mhm.
and I loved his response. He said no. I said, well, what? You know, we'll pay you. What's going on?
Right.
He said, I have something coming up in July or whatever month he said,
He's focused.
and he said, I want to put out quality over quantity.
Yes.
I don't want to battle every other month. I want to give you the best King I can give you.
Mhm.
And I'm not going to be battling every month.
I respect that.
And he's fire. I want to see him
Yeah.
battle more, but he knows
His limits.
Yeah.
he's not going to get up there and choke and fumble and this, that, and other. He's going to be prepared.
All right, so
He should be higher than on the list from the names that you.
And he was original TNC. That's one of the ones Happy
Well,
Yellow brought to
and
the
that
front.
has nothing to do with my opinion.
No, but I'm just saying, giving her,
all right,
Yeah.
number 13, Glow.
Oh, man, Glow is fire. I mean, this is top 25, so like you said, it's interchangeable.
Okay, 14, Vicious. Still interchangeable.
Vicious.
220.
one.
220.
220.
Top 10 V.
Okay, we're getting into the top gunners. I see Glow, and then top 10 V. Okay.
All right, then we got Smith for Words at 15.
How many battles did he have last year?
KD.
One?
KD.
Okay.
Jose. But that list came out before the Jose battle trial.
So yet again,
Consistencies.
you get what I mean?
All right.
That's
Okay, number 16, Gun Hood Zeke.
She is not going to advocate for Zeke.
So this is how I know Clever is involved.
All right.
Wait, hold on. Clever can't stand Zeke.
Okay.
I mean, clever, because I'll probably get shot, but I don't understand what it is about Zeke either. Like, he just says everything everybody already said.
Right.
He just says it to people who haven't heard it.
And the different.
I can tell you why they have Zeke.
Hold on, wait a minute. Is Zeke, just on the whole I'm talking about, Zeke is the dude who did the Hitman Holler remix, right?
He's done a lot of remixes.
Okay,
and this,
yeah.
that. But look, hold on. If you look at his battles, and this is, I'm playing devil's advocate, and I've talked to the fellas about this, right? Zeke, what he has done in these one-rounders versus Gun, versus P, Rah Rah, rest in peace. He's done exceptionally well. So
Did he do exceptionally well, or did he just not lose, man? Like, did you walk away from his material like, yo, dude, fine? Or did you just say, oh, you know what, dude didn't lose the gun like I thought he was. Dude didn't lose like I thought.
I walked away like
he's fire.
These niggas should have killed Zeke, and he didn't. And
So,
Zeke,
but you're not saying. So,
no, I said Zeke showed out. I don't know why they. I don't know why they don't.
I might need to check more Zeke because I might be hating. I might be wrong. Like I just seen him do the little hands on the hip thing. I seen him do the little remix, and I'm just like,
That was versus Rah Rah with the hands on the hip.
come on, God.
Rest
All
in
right.
peace, Rah Rah.
Rest in peace. Number 17, Michael Ice. Interchangeable or thought?
She loved Michael
I
Ice
love
too.
Michael. And he should be, honestly, he's part of my top 5 in NBR of all time.
Okay.
He only
but
had the one
hasn't
battle.
battled because he's taken a
All
step
time?
back.
One battle.
All
And
time?
no, from the 2020.
Right.
He's
Well,
only got-
understand.
I thought she said he's top 5 for her all time.
Oh yeah, well from NBR, yeah, Michael Ice is fucking fire.
Top 5 all time.
Yeah, and NBR.
She loved
of-
Ice.
Yeah, of my
Is
time.
Ill Will? Oh, your time.
Of my time.
Oh, okay, I
Look,
got
of
you.
my
Okay.
time.
I thought you overall. Yeah, because
No,
that's my only complaint about lists. I hate.
There's
L-
too
current
many
event
variables.
lists.
There's so many variables that go in there, and so many opinions. A list is. I don't do them.
Yeah. So let me ask you. I'm just gonna run through these last couple
Mhm.
names again, and tell me is there anybody who you have a deep feeling about,
Okay.
either higher or lower should be there. Just anybody that stands out. Number 18, Stubbs. Number
Stuff should be higher.
Okay. Number 19, Clax. 20, Paulo Creed. 21, Midge. 22, Joey Linwood. 23, Tay Stacks.
Zach should be higher.
24, Mello. 25, B. Lloyd.
KO beat Mello, so there's no reason for him to be 24. And what number is KO?
Who was KO?
AOKO. Got Mr. God listed up. He's a rookie.
Oh, no, I thought you were saying he was on. No,
Oh, yeah. No.
This only go to number 27.
That's my point.
So you
That's
advocate
my
for Boo?
point. It's not even about that. It's the fact that he beat Mello and he beat Casey James. Both of them are above him.
Was it within this year?
Yes.
Last year? Okay.
Yeah.
Talk up, hey, clever. You got some explaining to do. I know you're going to. So explaining to do. Like,
Right.
You got some. All right.
Right.
So,
So-
tell me this. Who is your? Because we normally try to keep it at about an hour. We almost at an hour. We can go to just be at 124. We can go to an hour and a half. Wrap it there. Who is your top 5? If you were to go NBR all time, not just since you've been here. Yes, your top 5 in Michigan battle rap. Who was your top 5?
Joe Nye.
Joe 9-1.
Uh-huh.
And I
He's
would
the
say
Joe.
not in any particular order. I ain't gonna hold you to
Right.
but Joe Nye,
Joe Nye, Time, Shoddy.
Shotty.
The top 5. Just 5.
Joe Nye, Time, Shotty.
Michael is up there, of
Michael
course. I'm sorry, Michael Ice. There's so many to have that 5th place. Mac Myron. And I'm very upset that I looked at Lil Wayne to get the answer.
Now you said Joe Nye, Time, Shotty, Ice, and who?
Mac Myron.
Mac.
Mhm.
All right. So I'm gonna ask you just on some names that most people was. Where's Calico? Isn't up there, D? All the
The
time.
jacuzzi did it for me.
But so you taking stuff that's not bought? Okay. So JC isn't up there for you?
So, okay. And this is where my personal opinion comes in
Okay.
with my, I'm going to say biasness.
Okay.
Calico and JC never come to events.
So you're not judging them based on how good they battle.
I don't pay attention to their battles.
So you don't watch them at all. So
Right.
you don't
if you
know
don't
what they
support
do.
home, then how am I supposed to support your battles?
So Ill Will, a top 5 to you?
I said that other spot. Ill Will, he's definitely up there, but I mean, he's definitely up there.
Do you think Ill Will could be Shotty P in the battle?
I think that would be a fire ass fucking battle, but I'm El Presidente of Team Shoddy P.
I hear you.
Okay?
Like I like this list. I actually like this list.
It's diverse.
And I gave some pushback on purpose because I feel like sometimes people naturally tend to want to feel like they have to name, well, you know, Quest McCody, X Factor, the pioneers, the guys who came first. So if you'd actually name current guys as the best all time and stand on it, kind of says a lot about. But then it kind of takes away a little bit because you say, yo, if you ain't NBR, so it kind of takes away a little bit for the fact that you're not as well versed in the other product that's out there.
Right.
So you're just basing it off a limited sample size. But so am I, because I just said it was a lot of the newer names.
Right.
Like June has been a major advocate of King. Like you need to check out King. You need to
He's
check out
fucking
King.
fire.
And I got to check him out because I'm not as familiar. I want to, watch more battles and get more in tune with the culture and all that. But it's kind of hard because there's so many new battles. There's so much going on, and it's like 30 seconds in, like if my attention span ain't caught, like I'm not watching
I'm
battles.
turning it off.
Yeah,
That's
so
me too.
It's kind of hard. So
So like for example, like if someone were to say, because I love Quest McCody and I love Marv when they're together and
that's
it's 2
what I
on
wanted to
2.
ask you. Okay, go ahead.
So if I had the chance to choose between which battle I'm going to go to, and for example, Quest McCody's headlining, or it's Joe Nice headlining, so I would go to Joe Nice.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Do you get what I mean?
So you're saying that all 5 of these names that are on here,
Yes.
Jonah, Time, Shotty, Ice, and Mac, you would go to all these battles before you would go to a Marvel battle if they were headlining the same day.
Yes.
So let me ask you this.
Mhm.
This is a conversation I've had off camera with a couple people. In your opinion, Quest McCody and Marvel, are they legends?
Definitely.
Why?
Because they're pioneers in this shit. Like,
Well, pioneer and legend is different.
okay, well, they're
So-
legends because they've been around so long, they've been doing it, they've been well at it, they haven't slacked off, and they haven't failed at their craft, and they're continuously developing new material and still doing the shit.
So how do you define legend?
A legend means that you are the GOAT at what you do.
So
And that I can't go on YouTube and say, hey, Marv 1 was absolutely fucking horrible in this battle.
let me ask you this.
Mhm.
How is Marv 1 a legend? Because he's the GOAT at what he do, but he's not top 5. All right, folks, we'll talk to y'all next week. Thank y'all for coming out.
That was a setup. Can't do that.
See y'all next time. It's your boy Project Logic. Got your boy Joan.
Mhm.
Happy Yellow Chick. Dope Ideas Media. Plug City TV. I'm not going to let her answer that question because I wasn't trying to set her up.
I love it.
It was hilarious, though. See y'all next time. Peace.
Good job.
Let me check my schedule.